the whole presidential election and Kanye running or attempting to run for president?
Actually, what do you think about Kanye running?
All right, so personally, I don't have a problem with Kanye running. I only have a problem with him waiting to run about 3 months before the election, because then it undermines the whole electoral college and everything. Because if he really wanted to run, then run and win the nomination for either the Democratic Party or he can't win it for the Republican, because that's for the president. But either way, run and win the nomination, and then so you could be the Democratic candidate. But he waits until July to say, I want to run. And what he's only doing is he's just splitting up the votes between the party, because the main objective here for people who actually want to live in a decent country is get Trump out of office, not split up the vote so that Trump can get reelected. You know what I'm saying? And he said problematic stuff in the past, like, slavery was a choice and a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, he said some wild shit, yeah.
Exactly. Like, I have my own issues with Kanye. Obviously, a musical genius. But just because you're a musical genius doesn't mean you should run for political office. But then again, the president that we have now has no political history. So I'm like, who am I to say anything?
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with actually Kanye West running. He has every right to run.
Right.
Even if his views are kind of wild, he's still a person. He still has his rights. But if you guys want to talk about the stuff he supports, right?
What do you think
he's admitted that he's anti-vax, anti-choice. Now, you can support that as much as you want, but expect to get ripped apart. Expect to get some heat.
Yeah.
And if he can mentally handle it, good for him.
I don't think he can.
Yeah, I don't think he can either. So that says a lot about him if he ran into office. Can he handle this pressure of other people not supporting the things that he says, or just, what's the word? Basically coming at him, or
he'd have Twitter fingers just like Trump. Trump's always on Twitter. Kanye.
Yeah, he's an emotional person.
Yeah.
And that emotional person of him, it shows art when it comes to music, right?
Right.
But when it comes to the political world, I think it could actually hurt him a lot.
And just one thought, just imagine Kim Kardashian as the first lady.
Yo.
Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta do that?
Ray J about to be like an inauguration. Ray J about to be like, I hit it first. Imagine that.
It's gonna be like another like reality TV show.
Exactly, in the White House.
Yeah.
So it's
just like, all right, here we are.
And Fritz, would you vote for Kanye?
Is that even a question?
Yes.
Hell no, bro.
Why not?
He's on crack. He's on crack.
He's black. He's one of the black men in office.
But he's not suitable to just be president, my guy. I'd rather have Biden at this point.
I have my issues with Biden, but I take Biden.
Yeah, Biden has he said some wild shit. How'd you guys feel when he said if you're black and you don't vote for me, you're not black? How'd you feel about that?
I felt disrespected because
it's true.
No, I felt disrespected because even though he might be right, who are you to say that?
Yeah,
not black.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And second of all, I remember he said a speech about, I care about poor people and then white people. And I'm like, so he insinuated that black people were poor, basically. Like, he basically, and I'm like, listen, I don't care what the numbers say. I don't care what statistic you're looking at. You don't make that a general assumption and think we're going to be okay with it. All right? Because you're alluding to unfair.
But that's kind of how they got away with saying, racist things in the media. You just say poor and rich because, everything's disadvantaged.
Yeah, it's an example of how they got away with stuff.
But they purposely done that, though. It's not by a coincidence that a lot of minority neighborhoods are poor. It's not by coincidence. It's designed, institutionalized to have that, just like the war on drugs. It's all systematic oppression. But would you vote for him, Irvin?
Who?
Trump.
Yeah, you got jokes. No. We can't do that.
All right, so hypothetical for everyone. If you have to be vote between Kanye and Trump, who would you vote for?
Why you gotta do this to us?
That's a that's a spot. Oh
That's-
man,
Man.
That's a setup. No, I'm picking Trump for the sole fact I can assassinate him in office.
I'm good, bro.
bruh.
I'll vote for myself. Shit.
He's not just saying it
No.
on camera.
Yo, you're about to.
Yo, the
Nah,
government's
it's
back
like-
your house right now.
Fucking 2 hours, bro.
I'm gonna end the podcast right now. Yo, no, it's just
You
when
gotta
you think about
apologize.
it. Nah, honestly, I know probably Jay's gonna edit that part out, but
No, I'm keeping it. Sorry, buddy.
no, the only issue I have is just that I can't have Kanye in office for the sole fact that he's not mentally stable, and he's gonna be worse with Trump with Twitter fingers. And I get it; he would bring some light to some things that we've been overlooking,
Right.
but it's not worth the nation. It's not worth the nation.
Like, don't get me wrong. Music in the White House will be booming, but besides that, not so much.
Also, I don't know how you would feel about living a lifestyle of like isolation, because when you're the president, you have to isolate yourself from everyone else and just kind of go with what you have to think. You have to remove all the premise of bias around you.
Exactly.
So I don't know how he would actually take it. Honestly, we've seen an example for the last 4 years in Trump. Trump was kind of used to being, talking to businessmen, going to meetings every week, going to golf clubs every weekend, going to talk to his friends, smoking cigars, going out on vacations.
And
Very
touching
different
little girls.
president.
Don't forget that part.
You're gonna throw away the entire podcast. Yeah, chill out.
No. Speaking back, Virgos, who would you vote for? Trump or Kanye?
I'm still thinking right now, man, because I could say, oh, look, I could vote for Kanye just for the fact that I'm playing it by chance. Maybe he will change things, right? I'm giving somebody else a chance because I already seen how this other guy did it.
Think about immigration reform, especially you being Hispanic yourself, right? I don't think Kanye is going to have or try to push for people to get deported. So that'll be one reason for me to vote for him. You feel me?
Yeah. I mean, immigration itself is a really deep and big issue.
Yeah, trust me.
And it's also a messy issue too. I got to say that too. Like it's the topic itself is just like, all right, how do you do with it?
Exactly. Kids are locked in cages.
You see, here's the thing. I can't agree with that just for the sole fact I've seen Kanye cite a lot of things that Trump says. So that's why I can't really support him on that topic. Like I can't definitively say that he wouldn't go against immigration.
That's fair. I mean, we don't know for sure. I'm just saying and he already said he only used Trump basically to get what he wanted, basically played him, but we don't know for sure.
Right. There has to be more evidence for that too.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the more evidence of that. But otherwise, I won't be voting for him in November, personally.